a storm. If I tell you that I love you, then you can't do nothing wrong. Surrounded by steppers, I got control in this bitch. I'll book you for a show and get you showed in this bitch. Telling girl, boy, trail, I love you with all my heart. Now we ride around in race with the push button start.
Cause I'm all who you say I am. Shitting on them, I just switched from a rape to a lamb. I upgraded from nobody to the one who the man. I'm all who you say I am.
Young land on the track.
That's how these hoes do, bro. When shit don't go, man, they gon' jump whatever dick jumping at the time. You hear me? You know I find it funny how you was acting funny round. You wouldn't let me touch you out. Think I'm disgusting, no, I probably won't get enough money. Ouch, I had to buckle down. You my motivation, you the reason why I hustle now. You know I find it funny how you not acting funny now. My name ringing, money pow, showing off your body now, dancing to my music loud. Every show you in the crowd, texting me and telling me I'm dead. I'm gonna love you. Wish I could've been like Chance the Rapper. Penitentiary chances, I took a chance at rapping. Black sheep of the family, everything I touched to turn to shit. Nobody proud of me. Consistently a fuck up like a black cloud was surrounding me. Niggas I was loyal to, behind my back they clowning me. I was really digging this little bitch and she skipped out on me. With this NFL nigga, she went out of town on me. Shout out to the disbelievers, appreciate you for doubting me. When that shit happened with this one, you went put that in the hood. But they both know what's down with me, I eat that pussy good. You expose yourself and now shit you'll never know about. To the shot, get out of line, you get your brain blowed out. You know I find it funny how you was acting funny round. You wouldn't let me touch you out. Think I'm disgusting, no, I probably won't get enough money. Ouch, I had to buckle down. You my motivation, you the reason why I hustle now. You know I find it funny how you not acting funny now. My name ringing, money pow, showing off your body now, dancing to my music loud. Every show you in the crowd, texting me and telling me I'm dead. Want me to love you down. You know I'm platinum, I got status on some hood shit. You know I wish I could not see through all your bullshit. You know I wish it could be us, we could be good with. I done took off 1,000 miles past hood rich. I ain't forget where I came from, we was in them trenches. I can't forget all my day ones, no I miss you niggas. You did me dirty, now I got you niggas in your feelings. I'm in the booty club, throwing money at the strip. Yeah, hey, I don't know how to turn down. Say, look, it retired. God sent me an angel when he sent me Draco. Held it down while in the drought, we made them all believe. You know I find it funny how you was acting funny round. You wouldn't let me touch you out. Think I'm disgusting, no, I probably won't get enough money. Ouch, I had to buckle down. You my motivation, you the reason why I hustle now. You know I find it funny how you not acting funny now. My name ringing, money pow, showing off your body now, dancing to my music loud. Every show you in the crowd, texting me and telling me I'm dead. I'm gonna love you now. Hey, don't let me catch a nigga stepping. I'm supposed to be your baby. Supposed to be your baby.
Man, fuck these niggas. I'ma spare everything but these niggas. I flip a gun and gun, but these niggas take the knife off the AK and cut these niggas. Yeah, and fuck these bitches. I swear I care about everything but these bitches. I don't care, I still what these bitches. And I put young moolah in me above these bitches. If it ain't broke, don't break it. And if he ain't shook, I'm gonna shake him. Hope I don't look weak, cause when a whoop cry whoop, you still see that whoop teeth, motherfucker. Futuristic handgun. If you act foul, you get 2 shots and 1. I'm at your face like Lancome. You niggas softer than Roseanne, son. Hey, you cannot reach me on my Samsung. I'm busy fucking the world and giving the universe my damn tongue. crazy motherfucker, I am one. But the crazy thing is, I began one. All white bricks, I'm straight like it's jumping back to 36, nigga. Big house, long hallways, got 10 bathrooms, I could shit all day, nigga. And we don't want no problems. Okay, you're a girl, so go to a goblin. Yeah, it came on the beat. Fuck around and leave a nigga brains on the street. Ooh. Now pop that pussy. I bring it to my bedroom and pop that pussy. And we be steady mobbing. Won't keep my side, big ballin' is my hobby.
What the fuck is up? It's Gucci Man the G. That's Titty Boy, no pity boy. Bitch, Cross City, the city boy. So I see, so no Nike boy. Just Gucci, Louis Prada, excuse me. Gucci Man keep shitting on me. Why that boy keep buying shit?
Here we go. Something. We back. It's Thursday night. We back in the building for the A-Town Flag Football Podcast. Want to welcome everybody back this week. Make a normal introduction to the panel. On my far right over there on the keyboards, we got Mr. D. Wayne in the building. On the panel, got Miss Shauna XOXO.
Hi.
You know who he is, the one and only Bo Sho.
I'm drunk tonight, y'all. But how y'all doing?
And in the middle got Amos the Light.
What's happening?
We got some special guests in the building.
You know you got 45 back there too. You know he in the back, but you know
that's
you
right, Mr. 45.
He got to be a part of the crew.
Always, indeed.
I got you, my nigga.
Loose.
It's all good.
We also got some special guests in here. We got Miss Lisa Lee, quarterback from the ATL Tigers.
What's down? What's down?
What's happening, y'all?
What's going on?
We got Coach Dom from the Atlanta Steam and the Lingerie Football League.
Yeah.
Where them girls at?
Bo being drunk is probably my fault.
For real, where them girls at? You supposed to bring the steam team in with you.
In uniform.
Nigga want to see I want to see the steam team, man.
Probably on the gram.
Straight up.
Highlights with him or nothing.
Man, I
Probably
want
on
to
the
see the
gram right
steam
now.
team, period.
Period. Over there in the cut, we got with that hat on over there, Mr. Juan.
Ohio
What's good?
State.
What's good, bro? First time in the building. We got some more special guests in the building. Got Ms. Lynx from APOC. What's going on?
Yes, yes.
And Ms. Nia from APOC. How
Why
y'all
y'all-
doing?
hey,
What's going on? What's going on?
listen.
Welcome y'all back. Welcome
Don't be
y'all
looking
back.
so mean.
No, it's just my face. I'm really.
All right, cause you ain't inviting. I'm trying to be, you know what I'm saying, comfortable around you. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry.
Please.
I'm not sorry. It's just my face.
All right. You got a cute face too.
Thank you. I do appreciate it.
All right.
There it is. So listen, this week we're gonna get a little unorthodox before we get into our guests, man, because we had some. It was a lot of interesting things going on in the media this week, and I really want to get everybody's take on this Colin Kaepernick deal, just real briefly. I got my own opinion, but I'm gonna share my. I'm gonna save mine for a minute. Tell me what y'all think, and when I say think in terms of right or wrong, should he have done what he did, or do y'all support? You know what I mean, with NFL's stance?
All right. Well, from what I seen and what I know, because I followed it just a little bit, but he had to sign a waiver that was basically giving up his whole stance if he would have done the workout on their terms. I mean, once finding that out, for me, the way he
When
did
you
it
say his stance, what do you mean? Let me
on
just
police brutality.
No.
Basically,
The waiver, just to clarify the waiver was to say basically for him to prevent him from suing the NFL again. That's really what the waiver was all about. It wasn't standard, but it was really about. It was really trying to take away his right to sue the NFL again if he didn't get hired. That's really what the waiver was about. But go ahead now, based on that thought.
oh well, that kind of changed it a little bit. Kinda, but
Ain't nobody gonna take your mind away from you, man.
yeah, I think what he was initially saying, how they blackballed him and they weren't giving him a job, he's 100% correct. And if that means I have to elude from that in any kind of way, then nah. You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
So you support him not doing the workout, or
I support him not doing the workout for the NFL if that was the
Okay.
case. Because I feel like it ain't no again. It's a continuing thing. He ain't even been justified from the first time, if you ask me. You feel me? Because he hasn't got a job with them. So it's a continuing thing. Ain't no suing again. Nah, he's still dealing with what he was dealing with then.
Okay.
That's how I feel.
Okay.
So it's a continuing thing. Y'all ain't even addressed the situation that we first started here. We still need to address these things. When we do that, then I can, you feel me? That's how I feel.
Ain't nobody finna sign that, man.
Ain't nobody gonna sign him. Them niggas ain't gonna sign
They
him.
just want to do that, you know what I mean?
But do you think he should? Do you
Say
support?
that again, say that again.
Nah, they don't.
One of them teams need him. Them old one. That's the Bengals,
But
right?
they saying as a product,
Hey, but Chase Daniels is getting paid over $10 million a year to be a backup, and that's all he's been all his whole career. Chase Daniels.
There's plenty of people like that. They hire
His whole career, $10 million.
Man, my boy only need $2 million.
Hey, but what I'm saying, as a league, they don't need them. When you got rising stars like Lamar Jackson, hey man, the NFL replaces you. That's one thing about it. They don't need him, but what they did to him is unfair.
So let's go.
He was on down. Man,
It don't matter, man. Point blank, man. Y'all
But
know what
the question not where he stood on his talent, all that stuff. The question is simply, do you support him skipping the NFL's workout, or do you think he should have did the NFL's workout?
I'll say this: I 100% support him skipping the workout on their terms. He still worked out, right? Let's not get that right. He moved it down to Charles Drew High School. These leagues have, or the owners of these leagues and these team representatives have more than enough money to travel from Flowery Branch an hour and 15 minutes down to Charles Drew High School, right? I 100% support it. All he wanted, according to his camp, was 100% clarity. We want 100% openness. So the truth is, he didn't get a standard workout contract. That begs the question of why not? What's the league got to hide to not give him a standard contract? Hey, we don't want you to sue us anymore. Well, shit. Let me just work out in a normal fashion. Let's just, you know what I'm saying, let's just make this transparent. I want, you know what I'm saying, I want my media team there to say, hey, this is what we doing.
Right.
If however many teams showed up to be there in Flowery Branch, cool. Why can't those teams show up down here on my terms, on my field? You know.
Back off of that. Why wasn't his camera team allowed to film the workout?
Exactly.
Let me say this. I think it was beside the point. If he wanted the job to go in the NFL, he should have did it on his terms. Point blank period.
Man, they wasn't gonna sign him.
3 days
You know who you talking about, man. You know who you
If you
talking
want to
about.
play NFL football,
Three-
you want to play NFL
You got to be ready to go
You
with
got to
that.
do what NFL wants you to do.
So yeah,
But why is every other workout scheduled on a Tuesday?
don't talk. Hold on, don't talk at the same time. Gets confused on the mic. Bo, support or don't support? Do you support his stance or you don't? What's your opinion?
I'm all for him, but ain't nobody from the sign, bro. They just put him through that shit just cause. I'm all with him though.
Agreed. I agree with it.
Hey, is your name Bo? I ain't think so. Your name Bo?
Sometimes.
No. Yeah, so back to nah, just bro.
One nigga like, hey, Bo.
Your name ain't Bo.
Let me say this. I think it's a lose-lose. I think that the NFL was trying to protect themselves
Yep.
and make themselves look good by giving him a shot.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
don't think that anybody would have signed him anyway because nobody.
But let me. I'm gonna hold.
I just don't think that.
Let me just say on a lose-lose on a lose-lose statement. Hold on a lose-lose statement. Let me just say this. It's a question.
All this shit to do with that.
If it's a lose-lose for the NFL, then why would they do it?
PR.
PR.
That's it.
Okay. I want to answer, Sean. What?
Kaepernick signed with the fucking Nuggets.
I ain't think about that, but he did
Like
sign.
they want
Out.
that. Listen, if I've been suing you for 3 years, I want to now tell you like, hey, I don't.
He's not suing no more. The lawsuit's been settled.
But let me say this. Oh, he already
I
won.
paid him already.
So let me say this. He already got that. The actual waiver is a good waiver. It's to say that, hey, I am giving you the opportunity to be employed. I'm
seen
gonna
the
get you-
waiver?
He won
see,
already.
25 teams get to see you to be employed.
won
Now,
that
like Bo said, they
got
still ain't gonna employ you because ain't nobody there making decisions. That's just all I'm saying.
Shauna, what's your thought?
I don't have an open opinion on it.
You don't have an open opinion?
No, I have a when I'm at my kitchen table talk opinion, but I don't have an open opinion on it.
So you,
I want to wait and see. I want to wait and see more before I give a open.
Lisa, what you think?
I actually agree with him. It's a lose-lose situation. I think Jay-Z told Goodell, like, we got to make this happen. And it happened. And just to save face, and that was it.
Yep.
It wasn't. There was no real game plan. Because like he said, on a Saturday at, what time was it?
Like 2 or 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, something like that.
All the NFL teams are traveling to wherever they going, or they preparing for their next game. Like, nobody's thinking about Kaepernick. It's just not. It wasn't going to happen. So.
Okay.
A piggyback question on that is, how y'all feel about Jay-Z now?
I like Jay-Z.
The same way I felt.
I'm saying when he first took the deal, some people was like,
I still love him.
Let me say this. I feel like he ain't communicating with Cap. If you want, let me say this. If you want to help him, you need to talk to him. You can't help somebody if you don't talk to him.
Okay.
You can't just help him.
You don't know that motherfucking bitch. He gotta do what he gotta do on the field himself. What Jay-Z gonna do?
Let me say this.
Jay-Z don't know the fucking NFL, bro.
If Jay-Z really wants to help him, he has to get in contact.
Hey man,
Apparently,
I got you this far, man. You better do this shit on your own.
Jay-Z was brought in to bridge the gap between NFL and black consumers. That's it.
That's it.
I'm asking y'all how y'all feel about this nigga now, period.
I
feel the
still
same.
feel. I think.
I don't feel no way about him. I think business is business. Get your money. I can't argue with you about getting your money.
If y'all on the board, man, to be fucking with this man about that, the man kneel down. Man, there's plenty of people do shit to goddamn go get the fucking flag on the fucking where they sing the Star Spangled Mountain.
Not just
sit there and spit, grab they dick, throw all type of bullshit out there.
Yep.
The man kneel down.
One more.
So y'all think he just got blackballed all the way out the motherfucking league just cause he fucking kneel down on his motherfucking knee.
They said a veteran told him, a veteran
Let me say
insisted
this,
him
though, PD.
to kneel.
You can't say that 16-4 ain't good enough to be on the team.
Agreed.
His last 8 games, he had 16 touchdowns.
He was on the downslide. He wasn't even
However, hey Dwayne, but it was 2 and 6.
What's up, bro?
Say this. Matt Ryan is
no more
Chase Daniels.
Can't compare. Can't compare. You got something to say with your hand? What's that, Bo?
As a producer of the show, I throw this question out there. Anybody thought that he's not fighting for football? He's fighting for injustice.
Right. I said a veteran told him to take a knee.
He's saying that what the NFL asked him to do now is the same injustice that they've been doing. Caught him at the last minute, trying to make him sign in some kind of way, but nobody else is signing.
Yep.
He's saying this is another injustice that they're doing, and nobody has seen it from that point. I'm asking y'all, do y'all see the
Right.
injustice?
Now watch this.
Not just
Now watch
football.
this.
He has a lot of
Now
money.
this is
He
why.
don't need the money.
Now this is why I say. Hold on. This is why I say how you feel about Jay-Z, because watch this. What Kaepernick is standing for, Jay-Z was supposed to be brought in to complement.
That's incorrect.
no.
Listen,
no.
I'm talking about no. He should have been.
Okay.
Not what he is doing. He should have been, but he's not. He should have been coming in to complement what Kaepernick was saying for the culture. But he did not come in to do that. He's trying to push what Kaepernick is saying out. That's what I'm saying. So that's why they misusing Jay-Z. But Jay-Z is allowing himself to be that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. How you feel about Jay-Z? He a scrub, man. He's allowing them to use him to represent blackface, but he really ain't there for what the culture is talking about. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Money. So here's the deal.
Everybody can't talk at the same time. Everybody can't talk at the same time.
I just think that let me say, if Jay-Z's trying to help Kaepernick, he has to help him. He has to talk to him. You can't help somebody just giving. You can't help somebody and they don't know what you need help in. So let me say this. I feel that Cap ain't talked about police brutality since he's been doing it. That's just my stance on it. I don't think that he addresses it directly, nor do I think the NFL can stop police brutality. So if that was his original stance, only thing you can do is acknowledge it. Yep. At the end of the day, if he needs to be employed, he needs to be employed. So this is what I'm saying. If he wants to be employed by the NFL, he has to go by their rules. That's their rules. It's 32 teams. It's all white owners. It's no way you can get around it. At the end of the day, if you want to play for the NFL, you have to go by their rules. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. It's a monopoly. That's the way the cookie crumbles.
What were you gonna say, Dom?
Unfortunately.
So to an extent, I agree. One of the things just in my normal day to day that my director tells me is get your bullshit skills up. Get your bullshit skills up, right? You can bullshit your way through a lot of things. One of the things that a lot of people in the public forget about is PR. It's the reason why people have PR managers. It's the reason why people have PR analysts and all this other kind of shit, right? My opinion is the league brought Jay-Z in to try to bridge that gap again between minorities in the league. And then they gave, again, my opinion only, they gave Cap this opportunity to bridge that gap to say, hey, look what we're doing. You ought to be grateful that we're giving you this opportunity to try to do this again, just to save face. Ain't nobody finna hire Cap.
Right.
If they was gonna do it, they would have did it for the last 3 years.
Right.
He wasn't a bad quarterback. In my opinion, he's better than Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan, again, by the numbers, ain't shit. But they paid this man $100 million to be trash.
And just like they said, this man.
Kaepernick
is
ain't
out
better
there-
than Matt Ryan, but he's good though.
But this look goddamn worked out. If he wanted to goddamn try out, he knew when them folk, he been out of the league 3 years. He knew when them folk had workouts and tryouts for a fucking team.
Yep.
But no, they call you in. They call you in. But let me say this.
You gotta be invited. Yeah,
They
you gotta be invited.
You gotta be invited.
Hey,
I gotta say this.
You gotta have that ticket though.
Yeah, you gotta have that ticket.
Gotta be-
We got one.
You just can't walk in.
What the fuck Matt Ryan got to do with this?
Go ahead. Come,
Go ahead.
Come on up here.
Go ahead.
Oh, no, I'm good. I'm just going to talk really loud.
No, you got to come up to the mic, bro.
You got to.
You got to come up to the mic. Come on.
She said I'd take it back.
Why?
Right there in the middle.
Why? Why you don't like Mike?
Huh?
Why you don't like Mike?
Okay, so the problem that I think everybody is like missing is the fact that they scheduled him a workout on Saturday. Everybody knows for the league that the workouts are for Tuesdays during the week. So that's number one. And like y'all said, they prepare for games because Sunday. They're not worried about Kaepernick. They only did it, again, to save face. I don't think Jay-Z is the martyr for the black people. I think that was a power move by the NFL, but Jay-Z has yet to say anything about it because that's not his job. He made a business investment. And we can expect one man to be the voice of all black people. Kaepernick tried, and it didn't work. So at the end of the day, he moved it to the South Side because the waiver was not standard. I don't care what nobody says. Nobody's going to get to a tryout, and then they get a completely separate fucking contract than everybody else do, or waiver than everybody else do. And once he goes through, his legal team reads it, he ain't a dummy. Clearly, we know that. So he moved it. And they're like, oh, he moved it. Who said that? Stephen A. Smith was like, oh, he moved it the last minute. He didn't let everybody know it was a plan from the beginning. No, it's called a backup plan, just in case y'all was on some bullshit. And they was on some bullshit.
And Stephen A. be on that
And he
bullshit.
is too. He was on the bullshit. I seen that podcast, well, whatever it was with
Falcon.
T.O. And T.O.
Yeah.
said that the white dude had more black in him. And I think it's the truth. I think
Yeah,
at
yeah,
this
yeah.
point, Stephen A. Smith is cooning for people.
Been
Because
cooning.
he has a check. He got a real check now. Like, he got a check before, but
No
he just got
hairline,
signed again
man.
for a real check. And I think at this point, he's being paid to talk about things that are controversial, even if he knows that they're wrong, and he's still standing up for them. Everybody knows that Kaepernick is right. Everybody knows that he's kneeling for a good purpose, but it doesn't matter because it's like, or let's take it like this. When the whole situation happened, we all said we was going to do what?
Take a knee.
Stop watching NFL, right?
Right.
That shit worked for me for like one season, and then I couldn't do it because I enjoy to watch football. Like, black people enjoy watching football, so that's not going to happen.
Right.
So these teams are threatening. Like, for instance, the Cowboys already came out and made a statement. Their people, they're signing petitions, their fans, saying that if y'all sign Colin Kaepernick, although y'all probably need a quarterback or a backup quarterback, we're going to boycott.
Look who they own is.
No, but this is just an article I read. At the end of the day, people are going to do what they want to do, but it's not going to last for but so long, and then it's going to go back to normal. Niggas, I'm sorry. Folks is scared to sign him based off of the backlash they may or may not receive, but trouble don't last always, honey.
Let me say this. I think a team losing out by not signing.
I think a black team, a team in a black.
Pick a black
okay,
team.
Let me
Pick
finish.
a black team,
I think
Shauna.
a team I think a team in a city like Atlanta or Baltimore or these. I think those teams can
Baltimore got a
afford
quarterback.
more
Yeah.
so. To sign him than a team like I don't know, like a team that's not majority black. City.
Cincinnati.
Again,
It has nothing to do
That's
with
what careers go to
It
die.
has something to do with
Cincinnati, yes, definitely. That's my team.
I'm talking about backlash from the audience.
Chase Daniels, again, can I just say Chase Daniels, $10 million plus he getting as a backup. He never, as a starter, he's like 2 and 18.
Hey, well, listen. I said I'll say mine to the end, so I'm gonna just do this real quick. Now,
Wrap it up.
yeah, the waiver was not standard. That's accurate, and I got a lot of. I didn't agree with what T.O. said today. All right, and I know that might be controversial, or whatever, but I didn't agree with him. Simply because the white man is coming from a white man's perspective. And the white man has never endured, has never faced racism, has never. So that white man can only, and the white man said it. He was idealistic, not realistic, and that's the reality. Now, my opinion is, I don't mind if he don't feel like the waiver was standard. Cool. All right. He moved to another location. Cool. You worked out in front of 8 teams instead of 24 teams. You had the opportunity to work out in front of 24. You end up working out in front of 8. Those 8 teams did not have to make that drive to Charles Drew. They didn't have to. They were not mandated to. They could have got on the plane like everybody else did. The rest of the owners got on, or management, whatever, got on the plane and left. 8 people still went down there. Now, Colin Kaepernick did his workout, right? And this is what Stephen A. Smith was saying. And I think people want to rebel so much as opposed to the concept of, although when they did the workout, although the way wasn't standard, he did the workout in front of 8 teams, right? At the end of the workout, and this is Stephen A.'s other point, and I agree with him wholeheartedly. I agree with Shannon Sharp, say the exact same thing. At the end of the workout, you had the opportunity to present your case, Colin Kaepernick, to the American people on public display, live online. You had a chance to present your case. And what you did was you wore a Kunta Kinte shirt, all right? And then you just called out all 32 owners and called them all liars. You called all 32 owners liars, and you called the commissioner of football a liar live on TV.
Are they not liars though?
Not the point. Not the point. Not the point. Not the point. The point is, if you're trying to get a job,
unemployment.
If you're trying to get a job, what job can you go to and wear a Kunta Kinte shirt?
Tell them you on the clock,
and then call all the folks liars as you go for your application process. What job can you can't do that? Colin Kaepernick had an opportunity to do that workout, live TV. At the end of that workout, he could have easily said, hey, listen, the reason I did this workout was because the waiver wasn't standard. This is the waiver they tried to present to me. I didn't feel like it was fair, so I did my own workout. Any questions?
They knew that.
No. It's not a matter of they knew that. It's a matter of the public didn't know that.
Right.
The public didn't know that
Right.
until recently,
Right.
until as of yesterday.
Right.
But you don't call out 32 owners liars and expect to get a job.
No, he doesn't have to expect to get a job. But
At that point, you know you're not going to get a job.
It allows him to be able to sue for what he's actually suing for. They did lie to him. Had he went to the workout and it would have been the standard waiver, I'm sure he would have signed it. But he's not signing anything that's not standard. That's
fine.
not right.
That's fine.
And him wearing the Kunta Kinte shirt, that was no longer the NFL's workout. So it's again on his terms.
You were still on display.
He could say he can go out how he wanted to go out. He knew from this he wanted to
And go and
so he went out.
So how are we still?
The door must be locked.
But how are we still sympathetic to Colin Kaepernick when you have a job interview and you go with a Kunta Kinte shirt on and then you call all the people you want a job from a liar?
So
how are you still sympathetic?
So
to it?
I don't think it's a question of sympathy versus empathy, right? We can empathize with it because we're majority of us. I mean, we just straight up black. We all understand it. We've dealt with some sort of racism in one way or the other, right? But like the bigger, I think the bigger conversation is more around intention, and unfortunately, intention is one of the things we just don't know. You know what I mean? Like, when exactly did his camp get that contract? When did he submit his proposal for his media team to be there? Was it a day? Was it 2 days? Was it 4 days out?
According to them, they got the first waiver on Wednesday or Thursday that week. So which means they had what? But it means they had an opportunity to simply say no, thank you, no, thank you. I appreciate it, but I'm not doing that because of this waiver.
That was him receiving it from the NFL, right?
Huh?
That was him receiving the waiver from the NFL, correct? So, is there any I guess understanding around when him or his camp submitted their version of it to say, hey, we want to allow XYZ to go on?
What they said was their camp was submitted their own waiver back to the NFL, and the NFL rejected it. They said their camp wanted Nike and other people to come film it, and NFL rejected it. Then they said they would allow one member of his film crew to come in. They would allow his receivers to come in, but they rejected everything else. That was a conversation.
And that all happened Wednesday?
That all happened through the court prior to Saturday.
But how do you get adequate film with one person's video?
Well, the NFL was still gonna video it.
Exactly, but if the NFL does it, then the NFL edits it. So how do we know when they send it off, they don't know what's being done.
Well, the
They don't know
NFL.
what type of film is being sent off, whether the receptions that he made or the passes that he made that was clean or whatever. He can't control anything. And if they didn't allow him to have complete transparency, he wasn't gonna do it.
Okay, I'm with you on that. I'm with you on the fact of, okay, if you felt like it wasn't gonna be transparency, you skipped the workout, you chose your own. At the point that you chose your own, at the point that you did your own workout, why then would you confront basically the owners and the commissioner and call them liars if you're still trying to get a job? What's the point of you doing the workout? At the end of the workout, you're going to call them out and not say the reasons of the change. Colin Kaepernick, remember, he never stated why he changed it. He just made his "We Are the World" speech. That's all he did.
I definitely agree.
That's all he did.
With that.
He never.
Now that I think about that,
he could have easily using that platform to say why he changed it, the reasons behind it, but he didn't do that. He instead called everybody a liar.
Again, that begs the question of intention. Was his intention to get a job?
That's my point.
Continue to bring.
That's my point
to the issue.
That's my point. Was he real? Are you really there trying to get a job? Because I don't know the job you can go to that you can wear a Kunta Kinte shirt and you can call everybody a liar.
Yeah.
I just don't know the job you can go to.
I want to be a martyr for this.
It's not appropriate. Is what's wrong with it.
Why is it not appropriate?
It's not appropriate because of the symbolism.
Given the circumstances
of slavery, why you're symbolizing slavery? You're symbolizing what you feel
if he
about
was that
them.
one too, like Kunta Kinte was the one.
Correct.
He's the one. You know what I mean?
Calling them out once you finish.
and you've been calling them out before.
My only question was why it's like
If you're trying to get a job, that's not what you do. That's all I'm saying. If you want another platform to protest, cool. You did it. But you can't be doing it to get a job.
And like you said, if he already won his case,
already settled,
and this is the next chapter,
correct,
then it should have been left alone.
You guys, you can't hear them.
I just don't think he could have changed it because that's who he is. He had to wear the Kunta Kinte shirt. He had to come out.
No, that's not. Hey, listen. 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 I applaud anybody that's truly down for the cause. I'm with you 100%. Is that who he really is? Do we really? No. And I say that. I want y'all to hear me. Hear me out real quick. Hear me out real quick. Prior to Colin Kaepernick was in the league for how many years? Anybody know?
Like 9 years.
9 years. When did he first take a knee?
His 8th year.
His 8th year in the league, and at what point in his career? Thank you. When he was a backup, when he was a 7-year starter in this league, he wasn't taking no knees. He was doing an elbow. He was celebrating. He was partying. He went to a Super Bowl. He wasn't taking no knee. He didn't take his first knee till he was on the bench.
He was advised by.
He was on the bench.
He said.
He was sitting on the bench though.
Just marinate.
All the resources were exhausted.
Bench like Marshawn Lynch do every day.
But he was on the bench.
He was on the bench.
I'm just saying.
Right.
I'm just saying. If the man is truly, if you're truly who you say you are, if you truly that person, you don't sit on the sideline. This and Stephen A. Smith said this today, and I agree again with this. He said you got all these black folks combating each other, calling each other out, disrespecting each other. Man called Stephen A. say the white man's more black than he is. All this stuff. And where's Colin Kaepernick right now, ladies and gentlemen? Not saying a single solitary word. Right. Not saying a word. He has not defended himself. He has not stood up for himself one time. He could have squashed all this stuff by simply making a statement and saying, this is what it was, this is what it is, take a few questions and ride out and let people know what it is. But instead, he throws that rock, hides his hand.
That's
all I'm saying.
That terrible PR.
But with that, we're going to take a quick break.
This AK-47, I hit you everywhere from the ankle up. This ain't sizes me alone, clip long as a Pringles can. 4-5 Desert Eagle on me, you think I'm an Eagles fan. Tony Brash, the sniper rifle, make it never breathe again. Fuck that nigga, kill that nigga, bring him back in them again.
Yeah, the money is the motive. Fuck with the money, it get ugly as coyote. Okay, I'm reloaded, better pull it if you told it. I buy a pound, break it down and put it in a stogie. Swagger so bright, I don't even need light. I'm with a model broad, she don't even need rice. But would you believe it, she dykes and she has me for bitches, so I gave her 3 strikes. Yeah. I'm the man around this motherfucker. I'm so hot you probably catch a tan around this motherfucker. This rap game, I got my hand around this motherfucker. Yeah, I said dame, but I ain't playing around this motherfucker. Yeah, I'm the best to ever do it, bitch. And you the best at never doing shit. If you the shit, then I'm sewer rich. Try me and I have you people reading eulogies. I swear you can't fuck for me, but I can fuck your girl and make enough for me. Then slap for me, then kill for me, then steal for me. And of course it'll be your cash. And I'll murder that bitch and send her body back to your ass. And we don't want no problems. Okay, you're a goon, what's a goon to a goblin? Yeah, and Kane on them beat. Fuck around and leave a nigga brains on the street. Now pop that pussy, I bring it to my bedroom and pop that pussy. And we be steady mobbing. Ooh, keep me side, baby. Falling is my hobby. Man, suck my clip, swallow my bullets, and don't you spit. I am the hip hop socialist. Life is a gamble, and I'm all about my poker chips. Do you want a dose of this? I will make the most of this. F is for ferocious, murder your associates. The top is so appropriate. This is just where I belong. Keep a hard dick for your girlfriend to wobble on. Weeds, and we don't want no problems. Okay, you're a goon, what's a goon to a goblin? Yeah, and Kane on the beat. I fuck around and leave a nigga brains on the street. Now pop that pussy, I bring it to my bedroom and pop that pussy. And we be setting my bed. Ooh, keep me side, baby, falling is my hobby. And we don't want no problems. Okay, you're a goon, what's a goon to a goblin? Yeah, and Kane on the beat. I fuck around and leave a nigga brains on the street. Now pop that pussy, I bring it to my bedroom and pop that pussy. And we be setting my bed. Ooh, keep me side, baby, falling is a hobby.
Honestly, we should have used a condom, but we got distracted.
I know I should get tested for HIV, but honestly, I'm afraid to find out.
Honestly, we've been together for a while, so getting tested never really crossed my mind.
Honestly, no one wants to think about HIV, but there are things that everyone can do to help protect their sexual health.
Condoms are a great start.
Get tested and ask a healthcare provider about all of your prevention options.
Because honestly,
our health is worth protecting.
Find out more at gethonestabouthiv.com.
Said I am a legend that you never heard of before. Said I am a lion, but you never heard me roar.
As Vanguard investors, we're also its owners.
That's radical for the industry.
But it makes us a group of everyday people
who prove how powerful radical can be.
Individually, we are 30 million Vanguard investors. Together, we're changing the way the world invests.
Hi, I'm Jay Farner, CEO of Quicken Loans. 30% of Americans who are planning home improvements of $5,000 or more will pay for those renovations with a high-interest credit card. That may not be a great idea. A better idea may be to take cash out of your home with a Quicken Loans 30-year fixed-rate mortgage. The rate today on our 30-year fixed-rate mortgage is 3.99%, APR 4.08%. Call us today at 800-QUICKEN or go to rocketmortgage.com.
Rate subject to change. Pay 1.25% fee to receive this discounted rate. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. License in all 50 states. NMLS number 3030.
Haircut, shirt tucked, Wrangler 5-star jeans on. Let's make the most of tonight. Feel comfortable enough to step out of your comfort zone in the premium quality and style of Wrangler 5-star jeans. Wrangler, wear with abandon. Shop Wrangler.com.
Let's get high, let's get high, let's get high, let's get high. I hit the blunt, now I believe that I can fly. Yeah, yeah. Let's get high, let's get high, let's get high. Yeah, yeah. I mixed the lemon tree with the cherry pie. Nigga, what? Yeah, I pour codeine in a cherry Sprite. Dirty, dirty. Hey, she wanna get high and spend the night. Yeah, Cartier's on, you can't see my eyes. Yeah, yeah. Let's get high, let's get high, let's get high. Hey, you smoking this, use a motherfucking lie. A damn lie. Every day I gotta smoke 1 ounce of fire. Every day I'm in something
she got emotional and cried. All my niggas lie. Police come, we don't know shit, we just be quiet. Come catch me outside, foreign when I slide. Big cake on my mind, big cake all the time. If I'm in it car or some pussy, then it's mine. She bad, she short and thick. Spit the bag on my neck and wrist. I gotta take a piss. I just pulled up a 6. Riding around with your sticks. Riding around with your bitch. 4 in the morning, she lit. Let's get high. Let's get high. Let's get high. Let's get high. I hit the blunt, now I believe that I can fly. Yeah. Let's get high. Let's get high. Let's get high. Yeah. I mixed the lemon tree with the cherry pie. Nigga, what? Yeah. I pour codeine in a cherry Sprite. Dirty. Hey, she wanna get high and spend the night. Yeah. Cartier's on, you can't see my eyes. Yeah. Let's get high. Let's get high. Let's get high. Hey.
You wanna blow with the big dog, you better be prepared. Concentrate for heavyweights, nigga, don't be scared. You say you wanna go, but you really don't know where's there. Hip hop up on my whole ride, and let me take you this there. Rick and Tina, Sonny and Shizel, matching Cartiers, so you see what I'm saying. Laying out them bubblegum cans. When it comes to this shit, I'm the man. I supply the keys, P's, O's, halves, whole trees. Just place your order at the desk and tell them that you want the best. Young Dolph, Snoop Dogg, yeah, we in there. Your backwood is that good, then put it in there.
Let's get high. Let's get high.
Let's get high.
I hit the blunt, now I believe that I can fly. Yeah. Let's get high. Let's get high. Let's get high.
Let's get high.
I mixed the lemon tree with the cherry pie. Yeah, I pour codeine in a cherry Sprite. Dirty. Hey, she wanna get high and spend the night. Yeah, Cartier's on, you can't see my eyes. Yeah. Let's get high. Let's get high.
Yeah. Hey, Dolph. Let's roll, my nigga. Them bitches wanna.
All right, here we go. We back from the from our quick break.
Yo.
Everybody, listen up real quick. Go ahead, Bo.
Hey, yo, we wanna have a moment of silence, man, for my boy Demetrius Griffin, man. His baby mother, his girlfriend had passed away today. You know what I'm saying? They had 3 kids together. You know what I'm saying? Whatnot. You know what I mean? Our condolences go out to you, brother. My, you know what I mean? Podcast, everything go out to your family, man. We'll have a moment of silence for them for a little minute.
What's up, man?
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Hearts go out to you, brother. That's big. Okay, we'll continue on. We just got information. We want to put that out there right then. Want to introduce one of our guests here, Miss Lisa Lee, Atlanta Tigers quarterback.
Yeah. What's going on?
What's up? You finally got me out here, huh?
Okay.
That's what's up. Tell us a little about yourself real quick.
Had played basketball. What's up? Where you play?
Yeah, where you from? Where you from?
All right, so I'm originally from Charleston, West Virginia. I played basketball at the University of Charleston from 2000 to 2006. After that, I went overseas and played for 6 seasons until 2012. So won a couple championships in Europe and just had fun with it. Got to travel the world, and that was my life until now. And then after that, I came back home, started coaching. I coached college for 5 years. Then I decided I wasn't with it really, and it took too much time. It was 24/7. I hated it.
Where'd you coach?
I coached at my alma mater, and then I moved right outside of Asheville to coach at a school called Mars Hill University.
Okay.
And then it just got to be a lot. Couldn't go on no vacations. Just couldn't really live my life. So me and my partner, we were like, let's move. And we're like, where are we going to move? So we looked in Atlanta, started looking at houses, finally found one after about 3 months of looking. Bought a house, moved down here. And then I was looking for something to do. and it wasn't a whole bunch of pickup basketball games. So my wife knew a girl that was playing flag football. So she hit her up and was like, "Hey, my wife is looking for something to do." So I went out, and here we are.
Okay.
I guess I'm okay at it, supposedly.
Yeah, right.
So hold on. On the basketball court, you was the 3?
I was the 4 in college, and then I was the 2-3 when I got overseas because I was small over there.
Right. Okay. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, I couldn't post nobody up.
Okay. The transition to flag, has it been easy for you?
Yeah, it's been pretty easy. I mean, the hardest thing was learning the rules, honestly. Right. But the athleticism of it is pretty simple. Right. But the rules is what I still don't really understand. But the concepts I got down as far as like when I need to throw it and all that, eluding people, that's pretty easy. But like I said, like the rules of what can and can't happen, right. I'm still trying to figure all that out.
Well, passing is a big part of basketball, so it's an easy transition, especially for you playing quarterback.
Right.
Passing it should be easy for you, right?
Yeah, it's easy because I grew up playing football in the hood with dudes. Okay. So to be honest, that's where I really started like learning how to play sports, period. Is just playing outside with the guys. But passing ain't nothing but like throwing the ball up the court.
Right.
So
everybody can't do it though.
Yeah. That's true. But that's why I got paid to do it.
Let me tell you, it seems like that. More than half of these jokers can't throw the ball.
Yeah.
Grown men too.
I see that watching the men's games and then watching the women's game. Obviously, I can see who is good at it and not really that good at it. But a lot of teams don't have another option. So,
and think about how many men you see, and you mean to tell me you got a limited amount of good quarterbacks, and that is true.
That's what I'm hearing. Yeah,
the hardest position, but the least great position in the men's league would be quarterback.
But why is that though? Because I've been hearing that lately. Now that I'm like trying to get into the co-ed scene, right? I've been hearing that a lot, and I'm like, how is it possible?
Because you have really good athletes playing, who've been playing for a long time. The DBs, linebackers, and rushers are crazy. Everyone is eligible in flag. So you got the rushers who are maybe really safeties. You feel me? In tackle football. So the way the positioning is changed in men's flag football, everybody is a lot more quicker. The IQ is just faster. I don't know. Quarterbacking is a lot harder in flag football than you think than somebody would think. It ain't just as easy. It got very competitive. So.
Yeah, I mean, and I get that because, like, during practice, sometimes if I go out or something and somebody else try to throw the ball, they like, oh man, work. I don't know how you do it. I'm like, I don't know how you can't, but all right.
Real though, this second nature.
Yeah, I'm like, it ain't that hard, but they really be throwing the ball crazy. They be wobbling all over the place, ain't coming close to nobody. I'm like, what is you doing?
Right.
But.
All right, so Miss Lisa, so you just talked about practices and things like that. What does it take to be an Atlanta Lady Tiger? What all do y'all put into that?
When I first started last summer, I was out there like 3 days a week. My wife was finna kill me. Trying to just figure it out. He had me out there just trying to really understand the game and like how to throw it, when to throw it. So I think being a part of that team, like, just it's a lot of drill work and position work. I don't know how other teams practice, but I know that we practice a lot of positioning. So, the quarterback, it's only me, but I do a lot of drills, and I know the defense, they do their own thing. And then I know offensive line, they're always doing some type of drills. So it's a lot. Like, we're just doing a lot of drill work, trying to get the position straight.
Watch this. I got a question.
Uh-oh.
Is there anything else that could replace flag football for you right now and what it does for you? And I say that to say because once you start playing this game, doesn't it become a big part of your life? It does, right?
It's crazy because I thought oh, this is just gonna be for fun, and now I'm playing 7-man all women. I got 7-man co-ed. I'm like, hold on, like I'm really in this life now. Like it's a thing.
It's for real, like
So I enjoy it. God, like right now, no, I don't. I honestly don't even think like if some type of women's league popped up of basketball, I don't even think I would go back to that.
Right.
So I really can't think of anything that would take. Yeah, I like it. I don't know if I love it.
Well, you got to love it. You got to. Don't
like
even
it a
know.
lot. Let's say I like it a lot.
We love things and we don't even be knowing that we love, but the commitment to it lets you know you love it.
Yeah,
so
I think you're right about that. So I'm like 14 months in the 15. What month it is? November. So I'm about 15, 16 months in, and I think you might be right. I love it a little bit because I'll be putting a lot of time, a lot of money. Oh, God dang, it's expensive.
Hey, and I was just going to say that. Watch this. Watch this. You paying to do it. It take a big part of your life. When it hurt and you want to quit, you come back.
That's the truth.
You mean to tell me you don't love this game?
I love it.
Huh?
You're right. I love it.
So you in love with this?
Ain't nothing that can take it.
Come on.
At this moment, you're right. I don't think there's nothing that can take.
Baby, you already know.
You're right. Because I'm gonna be straight. I'm gonna be straight playing again in a month.
Right.
So I think you're right. I might be in
injuries. Look, getting hurt.
I got old injuries that came back, and I'm still playing through them. I'm like, what am I doing, man? What am I doing at this age playing through injuries? But it's fun.
I gotta tell you, she be out there. The first time I saw her, I was like, Lisa, you got extra thick overnight. This girl had full football pads on. She had the gut cover. She had everything.
Because the quarterback, they be talking about in the trenches and all. Let me tell you something. The quarterback is the hardest position to play. It's the most brutal position to play, period.
Because everybody coming for you.
They coming for you. Especially if they don't like you.
Even though it's flag, they still karate chopping you in the ribs and shit. Like,
better not say nothing.
But yeah, they coming for you. So I'm like, listen, man, I can't get hurt doing this. So, and I'm on the ground all the time. Somehow, some way, I get knocked on the ground. I'm like, man, I gotta protect my butt, my rib cage. I'm too old to be letting.
Get up.
Listen, I mean, what fool?
Wow. How did they get you into 7-man though? How did they get you into that?
People just ask because they know I'm gonna say yeah.
Okay.
They know that I do like it.
Because she love the game.
They know I like it. And it's people that I actually like keep asking me. And I'm like, I can't say no. All right, I love it. I love it. To put as much money as I've put into it in the last year, I do. I have to love it. There ain't no choice.
That's true. All right.
No doubt.
I guess so. So I got to get a second job.
A second job? Good gosh.
I'm just playing.
We hiring over here. You need a job?
So listen,
we're gonna start you off with.
But hold on,
and then bring back, and then we're gonna get you something else.
All right. Because you got to match my salary now, so. Yeah. Okay, you got me. All right.
Oh, we gonna match it.
Metroton.
Come to the table with them Kaepernick demands.
What else you got for me, Shauna?
All right, so I want to back up to championship playoffs. I honestly, when I got to the field, I was looking and I was real shocked when I did not see you and the Atlanta Lady Tigers on the field. My first thought, and I literally turned to somebody and I was like, oh, the championship game hasn't started yet. Are they behind? And then they said, no, this is the championship game. The Tigers aren't here, because they knew why I was asking that.
Right.
Y'all had some setbacks and some things that went on with the team. What happened?
Yeah, it was rough. I mean, I'm not going to get into detail about like other people on the team.
Please don't.
What happened? Yeah, because y'all done already started a bunch of mess. But
No.
All right, so well, yeah, we had
no y'all
two
no
offensive
y'all.
linemen not there, two big time like starters.
But no y'all.
I had been high for 5 days before that because I got my wisdom teeth taken out on Monday.
Oh yeah.
So I was on drugs all the way until Saturday morning.
Well, we all pretty much play the same way. But go ahead.
But that's not me. I don't do that. I don't take pills. I don't take.
You don't smoke a little weed?
I don't smoke no weed. Nope.
All right.
Not sure.
Okay, continue.
Anyway, so So
But
coming into that,
it wasn't no y'all. Just so you know.
so coming into Sunday, it was tough. Like I'm running, like I can feel my face shaking, my face is swollen. I look over my wife, like you need to go sit down right now. So like I'm disoriented. However, I'm not saying it had anything to do with my game, but for me, it was like if we win, I'm happy because I want to go on. But I don't even know if we win that I can play the next game. Ooh. To be honest.
Let me just tell you that being in the same position, it has been times where I've given a great effort, maybe played mediocre, or maybe even played great. But I also was okay with the loss. And the reason why was because the same way that you saying, sometimes, you know, you're the strongest on the team or that you counting on. But guess what? Sometimes you be okay with the result. And I think at that point, with like you saying, what happened, you was okay with it. You had gave your all, and it was what it was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's exactly
what happened.
To be honest, I was sick. I did not feel good at all. Like I had a whole headache that entire day. Like I did not feel good. So if we won, I was gonna try my best. However, I didn't think, I was like, man, if we win and got to play again, and then we win again, we got to play again. I just don't know that I was gonna make it.
Right.
However, I did do my best. It's not like I was like I just tricked it off.
Right.
Like I did everything I could do.
Well, you made the plays that could have won the game. It was calls that.
I made the play to win
That's
the
what
game.
I said. You made the plays that could have won the game.
Yeah.
It's just calls, and guess what? That's what I mean when I say sometimes the results is out of your hands, and as long as you do your best effort, man.
I seen it.
We was there.
It was the Stripes. It was the Stripes. It was
a holding call.
It was the Zebras. It was the Zebras. So
it was a holding
And
call.
they had got it. It was touchdown. 2-point conversion, whatever.
It was a holding call that got called late.
Some bullshit late holding.
It was an offside call. What was it called?
Holding.
One was a holding and then one was
No.
Let her speak. She knows.
Talking about the
very last play. So came down, scored a touchdown.
Holding.
We're down 1. We need a
It won you
a 2-point conversion, and I roll out to my right. I see the puck out the corner of my eye, so I stop running because I knew the cornerback would come down on me like she did. I mean, I'm in the motion of throwing it. My linemen have released everybody, so they're all running towards me. Everybody, the defense is running towards me. The linemen are running towards me. When I throw it, he throws the flag. I think this is my thought, and this is my personal thought.
Talk to him.
Is that he threw the flag thinking I went past the puck. But then when he looked, and I wasn't past the puck. Now he got to call a call. So he initially called it on our center. However, our center never touched a soul on the play because nobody came up the middle.
Right.
So she was actually just standing out there like, "Where's Waldo?" Second, then he came back after that and said, "No, it wasn't her. It was another girl." So then he called it on a different girl.
Facts.
So that was the situation, and I was just like, "Dude, really? Like, this is you just gonna take the game just like that?" So he calls that call. 2-point doesn't go through, and now we lose. But
so that explains the coach's face on my video.
Hey, well, you know, many of us have been subject to refereeing
on my video?
error. But you know, it happens. Like Z, when he came in, he said, you know, everything is not going to be seen. You can only ask them to call what they see. You know what I mean? Yeah. And in this situation, we done had plenty of situations. Other teams, YB had some controversial calls in this playoffs. It happens. And it's the difference between winning again, repeating. That's why it's so special when a team can go 3 and 4 times repeating. I'm not for sure.
Cut.
What's up?
OG PD 45 say back there, how many plays you got all game?
Right.
So if you separate yourself during the game, you ain't got to worry about these close calls.
Oh, he's absolutely right. Oh, we absolutely shouldn't have been in that situation.
That's on you.
We shouldn't have. However, when it comes down to it, like a football game is how many minutes long?
We don't know.
Yeah, it just depends on what. But you know, but they tell you.
Y'all gotta let her finish.
But they tell you, you know, oh, it's 2 halves. You know what I'm saying? It's 2 halves. You may go down 14-0 in the beginning, or is it over? You just because you didn't make a play in the first half doesn't mean you can't make a play down to the. What does the coach always tell you? Play to the last second. Play till there ain't no till it's all zeros on the clock, right?
But the only play we talk about is the last one.
But it doesn't matter. It happened within the time frame of the game.
Hey, this goes.
Hey, in the first 3 plays of your game.
This is
talking about that one no more.
This is why I say it's a testament to these teams, whether you in women's or you're in men's league.
For these, play your game, man. Look, leave these fucking referees out your fucking game. We ain't gotta keep talking about them.
I ain't talking about them. I was finna say something. I'm saying it's a testament to when a team such as I don't know who done it in the women's league.
There's a lot of motherfuckers be asking for shit, bro. They be asking for them call motherfuckers.
It's a testament to the team that.
They be motherfuckers begging.
Hey, y'all fuck up too.
Thank Uncle Ralph, bro.
Hey,
motherfuckers ain't good enough.
No, but we talking about the ladies though.
Hey, watch this.
Ain't talking about no ladies.
This
No,
is
we talking about the ladies.
Hey, man. Hey. This is what I'm trying to say. On every level, on any level, whether you in women's flag, men's flag, you in the NFL, it's a testament to a team that can repeat and then become a dynasty.
Yeah,
Think about how hard that is
It's
when
way
you
too
playing
hard.
against teams that's coming for your number, and then not that referees are making you lose these games on purpose, but just the odds of the calls
To stay
every year.
damn near perfect is basically what you
So
saying.
when you can win 3
that's hard,
championships
man.
in 4 years, or you win 3 back-to-back or 4 back-to-back, man, that is a true statement in anything that you do, because you cannot guess how it's gonna play out with the refs.
Yeah, that's
so
that's
for
a fact.
anybody that didn't repeat it, for all these teams in our flag history, just a salute. And for y'all women,
that's a
you know what I
fact.
mean?
It's a fact. I've been there. My high school went back to back.
Look, you didn't learn how to enjoy that shit until you was a referee, right?
Enjoy what?
How to play the game as a quarterback. I'm talking about learn how to play it. You won shaking that shit, Shaw. I'm telling you, boy, you freak as a motherfucker. But when you learn how to play the shit, was when you start refereeing.
Yeah, I understood it better. Yeah, I understood it better. I understood what to expect a ref to be looking for with the call, what I ain't gonna get, and what I am gonna get. You understand what I'm saying? I understood that if they didn't know their calls, I can check them about what they didn't call and get a flag. You understand what I'm saying? Because I knew my information about reffing. So yeah, reffing definitely did help me excel as a player. I mean, why wouldn't it?
Yeah, and for me, like I said, I don't even understand the rules completely.
Right.
I said that earlier. I really don't understand the rules, because to me, it looked like clean, but there's something I'm not seeing, which I'll get there eventually if I stick with it.
Right.
But to my defense, in that point,
I love you.
Cool. She said it live. She said it when she first started talking.
Oh, did I see the play? I saw it live because I was a part of it. But then I went back and watched just to make sure I saw what I saw. And, because I'm not looking at my lineman for the whole 7 seconds or however long that play went, then I could have missed something. But again, I don't know all the rules. I don't even know where they can touch each other, because they be slapping each other in the neck, the face, the sternum. I don't know. They be pulling each other, I don't know exactly what they're allowed to do. So maybe I missed it. However, I just have been told to play until there's zeros on the clock, and that's what I did. So, moving forward, like I said, even if we had won, I don't know that I personally could have played and been the best for my team, because I gave 100 in that game, and I was struggling.
Yeah, and they was gonna need you. Because as you can see, the game after that, the team that beat y'all, which was Arsenal, right? DOA beat them. I'm sorry. DOA played good.
Yeah, the game
I was
after
thinking
that.
about that 35-0 that Arsenal caught.
Yeah,
That was, man, I witnessed the whole thing.
Yeah, I witnessed a little bit of that.
It was ugly.
Yeah, that was ugly.
DOA was a great team, though. They had a great run. They had a good day.
Oh, no, they had a really good day.
Yeah.
I mean, hats off to them for real. I would never be like, oh, it was us that lost. I mean, they did what they needed to do.
Rico Smooth.
We were
Rico Smooth, that was her name.
A-Part one.
They ran that buzzsaw the next game.
A-Pop won though.
Rico
So
Smooth.
Lisa,
Yeah, they did.
are you gonna
A-Pop won,
be Lisa? Are you gonna be? So I know there was some speculation like, will Lisa play at nationals? Is she not gonna be able to go? What is the answer to that? Will you be able to go to nationals?
Nationals, I'm going to nationals. I'm gonna play Lady Tigers nationals 8-on-8, and then I'm gonna play Dynasty co-ed.
Okay. And Dynasty, wait, that's different from your 7 women team. Dynasty is a co-ed blue and white with Eric them.
Yeah,
7
yeah.
women is with SA and Jelena and all them.
Correct. But I don't think we made it in. Cats. Thundercats, yeah. Look, I don't know. I'm like, hold on, what's the name? Yeah, the Thundercats. Yeah, no, I don't think we made it in because it was like a long list and we were on the back. It was a waiting list, and I don't think we made it in. So,
Yeah, waiting list was real.
I got a question for you.
What's that?
How much gas in the tank left?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
She just started.
Hold on, no. This is what y'all don't. Were you listening to who I am and what I've been through?
Yeah, talk to me.
So that's a good question because I don't know. I've been trying to do anything to keep my body moving because about 2.5 months ago, I was about to have to call. It was right when we first started this season. My heels were hurting, my knees was hurting, everything was hurting. So I was like, I don't know if I'm even make it through this season. So then I started doing different stuff, trying to get my body together. And now, right now, I feel good. However, in 2 weeks, I don't know what I'm gonna feel like. I'm 35. Yeah, I was a rookie in flag football at 34 and a half. So,
welcome.
So
Welcome.
I don't know.
Welcome to 35 and up.
Okay, I appreciate
Likewise.
it. Yeah. So if I would have started this 10 years ago, I probably would have by now been really good and like have reached a point that I would probably be retiring from it right now. I feel like, but I'm just now starting. So it's like,
no.
Do I give it up or do I keep trying and then let both my feet fall off? I don't know.
Keep going. Keep going.
You say keep going?
Yeah, I'm trying to tell him to keep going.
Oh,
you too. Keep going. Both of y'all.
Keep going. You could keep going in like co-ed because it's not as rough.
It's not as rigorous. That's what I was. I was thinking like maybe just get out of the contact and then I mean,
contact is real though. Like I didn't play contact for like 7-8 years. Jelena asked me for like 7-8 years. I was like, nah, because it's too rough. It's rough.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how my body feeling.
Takes a toll on you, man.
Yeah, we'll see how my body is.
It only takes a toll on you when people are at your neck. Yeah.
Well, everybody at my neck.
Whatever reason. Sip the tea.
So do you all have any more tournaments or anything before nationals, or y'all just getting ready for nationals?
Nah, we just getting ready for nationals.
Okay.
And everybody gonna be at her neck.
Nah, they don't
What's
have
that?
another season.
You know.
Trenchmark.
All right, Lisa. I gotta ask.
All right,
Here
what's
we
up?
go.
Okay.
And I'm gonna touch on this, and I don't want it to keep going on. I just want to ask your thoughts and then move on from it because I already know what I'm about to ask. So I want to ask you. You know that earlier this season.
Hold on. My fault.
Oh, God. All right. So you know that earlier this season, Coach Milton came up here and he, just had his interview.
I heard through the grapevine.
All right. What were your thoughts on that? How did you feel about that as the quarterback of that team?
I think he's kind of a misunderstood person, and I also think let's put this. Let me put it like this: him and I are two different people, completely, personality-wise. Like we have the same passion, but we're on two different levels as far as like how it gets displayed. So I feel like his passion is misunderstood because there's not really a humbleness about it. So I don't really have an opinion. Like I don't have anything to say about or anything bad to say about him because I think he's a great person. Right. It's just I think that he's misunderstood when it comes to how he displays his passion.
Now watch this. I'm gonna get in on this one, right?
All right.
Watch this.
Get in up.
Me personally, Now I'm friends with him on Facebook. Don't know him in real life.
Don't mean nothing. Don't mean.
But I watch him.
anything.
Hey, but hold on, watch this. Hey. But I keep up with him with what he do. Let me tell you something. He dedicated.
Very.
He love y'all.
Very much.
And he stands for and represents what he worked for every day. And guess what? Whether he go out there and speak proudly of y'all and he got to eat some humble pie, oh well. The nigga rock with y'all and he dedicated. And any man that show that on a daily basis, that means, hey man, he put the work in. So guess what? Me personally, even through all the interview where niggas thought he was whatever, hey, he was a champion and he was confident in his girls.
That's a fact.
And he just lost. And you lose in life sometimes.
Yeah.
But guess what? Nigga, he all right with me.
Like I said, I think people got it misunderstood.
Hey, Corey, bro, you good, man. Atlanta Tigers, man. Y'all came in and did your thing.
We might not like him.
I said, I rock with him.
But yeah, like you said, he's super passionate about it. But at the end of the day, everybody's not gonna win every time.
Right.
Like if you're not confident and believe in yourself, then what you putting out in the universe?
Right. Okay, so when you don't lose, what you do? What you do when you I mean,
your
I
shit.
said when you don't lose. When you do lose, what you do?
Eat your pie.
Yeah, you either eat it or you keep the same energy.
So if
and he keep this, and one thing about that
you
dude there,
keep the same
that
energy.
nigga keep the same energy.
Yeah.
He do. He keep the same energy.
But were you?
I feel like he did. I feel like he kept the same energy.
But let me add to that conversation. And Bo, if you want to hear this part too, so that you know. Okay, let me add to this.
I mean, honestly, I didn't see what happened afterwards. I don't know.
But let me add this about what you guys are saying. How you're talking about his compassion part and the part. The thing is, he doesn't just have love for the Tigers. He really does love this league. Let me remind you. Last year, in this league, in this sisterhood, we as a league all lost a sister. And it was so devastating for everybody because we all found out at the same time. If you remember, if you were playing last year, we were all at the field. And Bama was a team that was running the league last year. I believe they went 13-0 last year.
Yeah, that was my first season.
That was my first season too. And we lost one of our sisters. We all found out at the field as games were going on and as Bama was preparing to play. Those girls, to see them so strong every week, beating everybody, they were broken, but they were our sisters, and we felt that. Like every team out there felt it. Even I was crying. We lost Bull to a motorcycle accident, and that's kind of
remember that.
Yeah, and that's where the Bull Strong Award come from. Now, if you guys remember, there was one person who said, you know what? We need to stop the games that are going on that other field. Let's all of us, all of our sisters, we need to come in the middle of this main field and we need to all pray and we need to surround and put our arms on our Bama sisters. That person was Coach Milton. He cares about the league. He really does. Misunderstood, yes.
Yeah.
Offends a lot of people, yes.
I agree.
Might have to eat some humble pie here and there, yes.
But for me, the issue is that people take what he says to heart. Because if I was on a different team, he wouldn't bother me one bit.
Exactly.
He wouldn't bother me one bit. Because what he say don't got nothing to do with me. So that's the problem in the beginning. Like, you can't let, just because he's shouting out, I'm a Lakers fan, because I'm talking about the Lakers and how much I love LeBron, why are you offended? Like, just like, you got a team.
Well, I
support
think,
your team.
I think from his interview here, and I could be wrong, I don't know the brother outside of being here that night, but what appeared to me from a league standpoint was it wasn't that he was confident and cocky with his team. It looked like the ladies from the league were offended because they felt like he was disrespectful.
Absolutely.
To the other team.
Okay, so
they have a right to be.
That's why I can't really speak on it because I didn't.
If he was
see
100% just confident in my team,
right?
Because I'm 100% confident in my team,
right.
and I'm gonna tell you, well, we're gonna beat y'all, and I'm not gonna shudder about it.
Right.
I don't think it was about that. I think they felt like he was disrespectful
Right.
to some teams
Shade
and downplayed some teams. It just made it seem like some teams weren't relevant.
And that night-
that pissed the women
And
off.
that night
Okay,
he
then you might be
did
right.
that.
To be
And
honest,
That was that would like pissed them ladies off. They
To
was
be
like, hold
honest,
up,
I didn't
don't
see
be
it, so I really
don't be
can't speak on that.
disrespectful. Yeah.
Right, and
Yeah.
that night he did do that, and they were rightfully so. They were right to feel the way they felt.
Okay,
he
then
fucked up. That was a fuck up, but that
Okay,
doesn't
then that-
define his whole person.
Yeah, that
character.
I agree. I don't know. I was just pointing out that what stirred up that.
Yeah, he definitely
came
messed
in,
up
he
that
was- he
night.
was pretty
messed up.
disrespectful.
Did he?
And
See,
remember,
I-
and listen, and
That's
remember,
what stirred
right,
up.
right
He
after
messed
that,
up.
right after that happened, y'all lost to Light and
lost.
Tight.
Nah, he didn't
We
just talk
lost.
about his team.
We weren't-
He was downplaying
But listen,
other teams. That's
he
what did it.
he got the lesson
Yeah.
that came with that, and on top of that, even like you say, to lose in the playoffs, whether however it was, all that is an experience and a lesson that comes back to him, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even if he felt like y'all was
Hold
superior.
up, Dwayne.
That's a fact. Let me
Go
tell
ahead.
you. Like I was saying earlier, I don't like to put things in the world that might so that negative energy.
Right.
It must have come
It
over.
come back.
It must have came over into
It
that
come
game.
back.
And I don't
Karma's
like that.
mother.
I didn't watch it for a reason.
Right.
I was getting texts about it.
Right.
They was hit me up on a group me about it. I'm like, I'm not about to
called
sit
you.
here.
I was like,
nah. She called me about. I'm like, nah, I can't do it because I don't certain energies I just don't want.
Right.
So I had a bad feeling.
Especially
that,
when you the quarterback, and guess
And-
what? You know who it falls on.
on my head. They on my head.
Listen, you know who it falls on.
I tell
it
Sean all the time. I'm
falls
like,
on you.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I'm the ringleader of the circus because they hear him and then see me.
Coming for you,
They
baby.
gotta get you to make a point.
Hey,
Exactly.
Coming for you.
So now I gotta play
they can't hit
extra
him.
hard. I gotta play extra hard. I gotta be perfect.
Right. Right.
So I mean, like I said, I didn't watch it. I don't know. I can't really speak on that. I just speaking on him as a person. I think as a whole, he's misunderstood because I do know he's passionate. I do know that he cares a lot about us, the game of football, and he wants the best. And players slip up too, you know. Maybe he did misspeak.
Yeah,
I don't
think
know.
It was
I didn't hear
think it
it.
was a learning lesson. I think it was a learning lesson for him. I think it was a learning lesson for him. You know, what I mean, we'll see how it goes. But I think he learned. You know,
Yeah.
there's ways of doing things.
Well, I can tell you.
So what you would have did differently, though?
Well, I never talk about the other team. Right. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
that-
saying.
that part, we
it
can't
wasn't
do that.
about him talking about his team. It was about him talking about other teams.
Right.
Yeah, we
I don't
can't-
downplay
that
other.
can-
I don't downplay other teams.
That can never happen.
Oh, he
It
was
was
like,
way too much to get into.
He was like, oh no, that ain't even no contest. Basically saying before the game even started, like DOA when they was playing, he was basically the team that he lost to in the playoffs. He kind of clowned DOA. Some of the teams that went further than they did, he clowned and said they ain't had no shot. Like, come on, man, it's really between APOC
Yeah, he
and the
said-
Tigers.
right.
That's basically
I think the term was practice team.
practice teams, right? So that's where the disrespect.
I didn't know
That's
that
the
about
disrespect
none
that
of
they
this.
saying.
Yeah,
So
I
you mean to tell me you gonna count us out before we even play the game?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That
That's
was-
yeah.
that
I ain't
was
know
it.
nothing about all this.
That's it.
But
And
you know,
but
that ain't shut
again,
everybody up.
like you said, I'm the face.
So what about when you playing Gang Green?
So
Wow.
Who?
Gang green.
okay. All right, so Lisa, I just want to wrap it up with you because I know that you gotta
Hit
Lisa.
me with that shit.
Lisa. Oh,
What's that?
all right, Lisa, I know you got to get out of here, so I don't want to be disrespectful with your time. So let me just wrap it up with you real quick, Lisa. Ask you one last question.
Yeah.
Because we have heard of the team being referred to as.
You should have got goddamn 700 push-ups on his ass.
Go ahead, EXO. Go ahead.
Sure. Okay.
All that good.
Petey, come on, brother.
Oh, my God.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Because we heard you said because we heard.
Okay, so we all have heard of the Tigers referred to as the circus before. We've all heard that joke. Would you recommend a new woman coming into the league to play for the Tigers, or would you recommend her to go play for another team?
Oh, I mean, depending on who, if she an athlete, I want her to come to play with me.
Right.
What you mean, like
Guaranteed.
Because nobody represents who I am as a person. So, like, whether it's if they get to know me and get to be around me enough, because honestly, even Coach Milton that first year, he was wilding. You remember, like we'd play games, he'd be going crazy in the game. That's changed a lot in the last 3 seasons.
That's what I'm saying. Like some people come into the league, they can't take that. They might have to go to a different team.
Yeah, but you don't have to do that because You know,
You've changed that. You've changed him.
We're working.
You've changed him.
We're going in a different direction. No, I'm not saying I'm changing him, but because of I am who I am, it's different, a little different now than when I first started. And I applaud, his efforts in seeing that, some things can't stay the same all the time. So,
yeah, we go. Thank you, Miss Lisa.
Thank you, Lisa.
Appreciate you.
Hey, listen, we're gonna roll. We're gonna keep it rolling. We're gonna go right into Coach Dom from Atlanta, Steam.
Oh shit! I guess I better grab it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Introduce yourself, brother. Tell us a little bit about yourself and the squad you repping in the league.
Coach Dom, quarterback coach Atlanta Steam. It's been 6 years from Atlanta, Georgia. Shit, man. Shit. That's it. Man, a few words.
Steam team.
So tell us about this lingerie football league, man. We inquiring minds want to know.
Where y'all play it? Where y'all play it? Where y'all play it? Location.
Let's change this. So a few years ago, the league changed from the lingerie football league to the Legends football league.
Okay.
It's a more family friendly sort of household thing, and all of the branding changed around. But our home field's up in Gwinnett at Infinite Energy Arena. We've got it's a normal 4-game season. We tried 6 and it's great. 6 was awesome. I mean, getting fans what they want. The issue is with the way that this league is set up, this is real football. So oftentimes their bodies can't handle 6 games. I'm talking about these girls out there banging. For a little while, man, Atlanta was known to sort of breed killers, right? We're hard hitters. We play football like old school smash mouth ball. So with me being the quarterback coach, I played ball pretty much all my life. Got a knot in the back of my head because I started playing too early. And as a quarterback, I took too many hits early and fell on my head. And the other guys that I coached with, Mark, our offensive coordinator, he's been great. I mean, a brilliant mind, arguably the best. I mean, it's shit. I'm biased, but if you ask me, the best offensive mind in the LFL, highly regarded as the most dangerous offense in the league for the last 6 years. We're known to score in 2-3 plays if we want to on a normal 50-yard field. Dane, our head coach, Dane was a great player, played in the IFL, played at University of Buffalo. We've got Carlos Bustamante, who was leading running back in New York for a number of years. So it's been the core 4 of us. We got one of our dogs, Ike, but he don't really count, right? Like, I just kind of pop up whenever the hell he wants to. But the core 4 of us, me, Mark, Dane, and Los, we all grew up around ball. And this is, honestly, it's just kind of a way of us just kind of giving back to the sport that truthfully saved. I know for a fact me and Mark kind of saved us from the streets. You know what I mean? Mark being from Tennessee, you know what I'm saying? He had his rough growing up. Me being from Bay Hill, it wasn't always easy. And so, again, 6 years in, we've given back to the league to the sport that's given so much to us. So
that's what's up.
That's where we at.
So how many games do y'all typically play?
So it's a 4-game season, and everybody's like, it's a really short season. What a lot of people don't understand is that the league travels, and what I mean by the league travels is our commissioner grabs all of his staff as camera crew, as behind the scenes camera crew. That's the field turf, that's the refs, and we're in a different city every week.
Okay.
So it's 8 teams in the league currently. It's Seattle, it's LA, Austin, Denver, Chicago, us here in Atlanta, Nashville, and Omaha. And so every week, the league, the equipment, the staff, the officials for the respective cities, they travel. They got to fly
all the teams travel together?
Yeah. No. So what happens is, let's say we in Atlanta have a game out in LA, right?
Okay.
We need to fly that field turf, with that LFL logo out to LA and get it set up in the LA, home field out in Citizens Business Bank Arena out in Ontario, California. So LA's there. The LFL will fly the turf and their staff out to LA and get set up there, and then we fly from Atlanta out to LA, and we got to get set up and we roll from there. So all of the league staff is dedicated to that specific game so that we have maximum efficiency on production. You know what I mean? Like, the biggest thing is we always want to put out a product that not only viewers enjoy but attendees enjoy, and that looks good, right? We don't want to put out a janky shit, right? I mean, like, nobody wants to watch a janky ass game. And so all hands are on deck for whatever game, whatever it is. If we're out in, Budweiser Center, I think in Denver, everybody's out in Denver. The turf's out in Denver. All the logos, the banners, everything's out in Denver. So it's all hands on deck for every single game. Mitch Mortaza, our commissioner, he busts his ass to make sure that this league runs efficiently and effectively. So hats off to him, because honestly, I don't see how me just knowing my busy schedule, I can't imagine what he deals with on a week-to-week basis to make sure that this thing runs efficiently.
And y'all the ones who got that linebacker that be on all them YouTube videos cracking heads.
So light skin,
got videos
right?
of some
light skin. So we've been fortunate enough to have. Let me back up. For a little while, we were thought of as the bullies of the league. So we're fortunate enough over year after year. Like Dane does a great job with his defense of just sort of, I affectionately say, breeding killers, right? So we had Leanne Harden, who was there for the first, I think, 2 or 3 years. Leanne would, I shit you not, right? Leanne would be in practice. And I never forget this one practice. She hit this girl so hard, and this is on our own team, right? She hit this girl so hard, she broke her own nose. Went to the bathroom, plugged her nose with tissue, and came back out to practice with her nose bleeding. We had this girl named Jessica Salazar, and a lot of you guys may know somebody that played flag ball that came out for us, and Jessica hit this girl so damn hard, her neck snapped backwards. And so Jessica was out there killing shit last year and the year before that. And we've had a number of linebackers. This year we had Dina Wojowski, Dominique Jennings, who a lot of you guys may know even from the flag leagues. And it's been a solid linebacker core for the last 6 years.
Okay. So y'all have a playoffs championship. How does the season wrap up?
When the season start?
So we're off for the NFL season, right? So NFL ends in early February. We get ramped up in April. Okay. Early April, the first game starts, and again, we got 8 teams, and it's a 4-game regular season throughout. Late July, early August.
Got some tickets?
Yeah, we can arrange that.
Okay.
Yeah. We, as long as you don't walk off set no more, we good.
Right.
All right, make you nervous. All right. How many did we got? We got 1, 2. Cause listen, let me tell you what happened. When you walked off, I was like, damn, is he mad? Is he happy? How he feel about it? You know what I'm saying? So we'll get you guys straight. But it's a 4-game regular season. And then you move immediately into playoffs. It's the top 2 teams from the Eastern Conference, which is obviously you just split the U.S. straight down the middle. You got in the Eastern Conference us here. You got the Nashville Knights, Omaha Heart, and Chicago Bliss. The Western Conference is made up of Seattle Mist, Los Angeles Temptation, Denver Dream, and who the fuck else is over there? Oh God, Jesus, Oklahoma brain fart. Yeah, no, not. One of them other teams. Somebody we don't care about. But it's Eastern Conference and Western Conference. Playoffs are based on the best 2 from the East, best 2 from the West. Until this last year, there was a monkey wrench thrown into play. It was sort of round robin. Best top 4 teams, best record, kind of battle it out. But single round elimination. It's essentially conference championship, and you go right into the Legends Cup, which is sort of like the Super Bowl. Each year, the Legends Cup is held in a different state, different facility. It's been in Seattle. It's been in L.A.
How many y'all been to?
We have been to 2.
How many y'all got?
None. So I can damn near tell you everything that happened every time.
Okay.
It's been losing by 6, losing by 3. It's always a close game. I know it's like the Atlanta curse. That shit hurt my feelings, bruh. So it's and you guys made a comment earlier, right? And it was a conversation. So my very first year, they regarded as like the Cinderella story. We had our quarterback Dakota, still to this day in my heart the best. I'm biased, but the best quarterback that this league has come across. To get to the championship round, we were down 16, I think, with a minute and a half left. And we rallied back, took it to overtime. Our defense got a great stop against, at that point, Sage Steinmetz, who was, in my opinion, at that point, the best running back in the league. We had a girl come off the bench, Jenny Mack, who stopped Sage twice in the backfield. And then, 2 plays on offense, boom, touchdown. We win. We go to Cali for the championship, and Dakota had just come back from a broken wrist that year, and she led this team, and we lost by 6. And so like the story again, that Cinderella story is what it's regarded as. It's just been, man, it's been a magical ride for 6 years, and it's honestly it's something that I don't really honestly think that no other story, no other adventure can compare to.
Cool. I got a question.
Yeah.
Old girl on, I don't know if it's Love and Hip Hop or what is she?
OG, Ogum.
Yeah, OG.
Yeah.
Who she play with?
LA.
Yeah. Yeah, she a strong motherfucker.
We played against Ogum a number of times.
Yeah. What y'all be winning?
To LA?
Yeah.
I don't even know what our record to LA is.
Okay.
But
When the season start back up?
April. Yeah.
When first home game, you gotta let us know so we can come check that out.
I will definitely let you know the schedule. But Ogum is she's a player. She's she's one of those players that she plays with passion. You know what I mean? Like I will say this straight up, don't piss off.
I see that. Yeah.
You gonna deal with a different side of a player. It ain't football at that point. It's personal.
Yeah, personal.
Yeah.
All right, Dom. So, I know you guys kind of do some pre-tryouts, like some workouts and then tryouts. When are the workouts for, other women that are in the women's league that might want to come out, join, or audition, and then when are actual tryout days?
So the actual tryout dates, here I can let you know. I don't know when we're setting OTAs at, but the actual tryout days are in early January of 2020.
Okay, so they're right around the corner.
Yeah.
Okay, so then
I mean, shit, we look for anybody who got a little bit of a skill set. Who want to play back there?
Lingerie.
We finna get Lisa out there.
In the lingerie?
Huh?
This the lingerie league.
Twerk back there.
Not the twerk league.
Not the twerk lingerie.
Not the twerk league. Lingerie league.
It's Legends.
Yeah, it's Legends Football League. It's no longer we not wearing chokers.
Okay, it's the real body league. If your body bought, you can't play.
It's 100% contact.
If your body bought, you can't play. Body bought, you can't play.
We banging.
All right, Dom. So at practice, at auditions, you guys kind of eliminate different women. You guys are not just looking at body and looks. What are the different things that y'all are looking at? Because I know, like Coach Dan, you guys are looking at a number of things. What are those things? What are you looking for when people come out?
So it starts off with the basics. Can you run, jump, throw, catch? Right, like that's all we want to know. A lot of females don't, because as men we have the privilege to start off with this game early. You know what I mean? And so we want to know, can you run, jump, throw, catch, the basics. If you feel like you're a quarterback, can you get the ball 10 yards down the field effectively? If you feel like you're a running back, do you have vision? Can you see? You know what I'm saying? Can you wrap up? Can you tackle if you're on defense? The basics. Every team in this league, I will say, has a different dynamic. Coach Michelson out in Seattle, he's great for utilizing several players at different positions. Us in Atlanta, we're more smash mouth ball. Here's your position. Do it effectively. Do it well. So again, we just care about the basics. If you can pass essentially the basics for what we need in our schemes, come on. You know what I mean?
Don, I got a quick question, man. I got to ask this question real quick here. So what did XOXO look like out there when she was in the lingerie league?
Skill wise.
Wait, let me answer this question first. All right, wait. So look, tryouts.
Give us some info here.
So let me answer this. So tryouts, to be transparent, are gonna be January 11th, Saturday, January 11th.
Saturday, January 11th.
What does Shauna look like? It depends on who eyes you asking.
Yours.
Was it?
Shit.
Was it day shift? You know what day shift means?
You been to Magic City after hours?
Oh snap!
No, this is day shift. Ass in the daytime.
Okay.
No disrespect, Shauna. I just want to know.
What does Shauna look like?
Yeah, what she look like?
What Oscar the Grouch pop up out of?
Dang.
I'll just play. I love you.
Dang.
Well, how did she get on the team? Hey, the next question after that is, well, how did she get on the team?
So look, so Shauna stepped into a really, honestly, shitty situation for a lot of players, right? Early on, we were blessed with Dakota. And again, I biasly say the best quarterback that this league has ever seen. Dakota Hughes.
What league?
The LFL.
Oh, okay.
So it got to a point with Dakota where, honestly, even doing warm-ups, I wear gloves to catch her balls because I'm not catching this girl's fastballs, 20 of them before a game. No, I don't know no grown man that is.
Really?
Dead ass.
Wow.
So Shauna stepped into a situation where we had a quarterback who had proven herself for the first 3-4 years that understood football. And Shauna will tell you, we threw a playbook at her this big, and I said, learn it. Don't talk to me until you learn it. And I'd text her back and forth and say, hey, do you understand this? And I gave her the opportunity. So all in all, arm strength, out of a 1 out of 10, I give Shauna about a 6.5, 7. Accuracy, it depends on who you're asking. So never a knock on flag leagues, never a knock on any other leagues, but our league is different. You got a tight ass field to play on. And so accuracy, I give Shauna a 4 or 5 because our field is a lot smaller. And you got 7 women squeezed into a 33.5-yard field. That's all you got. And so as far as understanding the game, it's a difference between flag and our game. Our game, although flag is a quick pace game, our game is a lot more fast paced. Like everybody's moving at every speed. You got centers who are going out and catching passes 15, 20 yards down the field. So all in all, I give us 7. It's not honestly. It's not many girls in this league who will come through and who can catch on. And she'll tell you, I bust her ass. I cuss her out every weekend. You know what I'm saying? Like because I don't care. My job ain't to worry about her feelings. My job is to worry about winning games.
Right.
So I cuss her out every weekend because I understood the potential and I see it there. But unfortunate circumstances being that she stepped into a team in a league that had arguably the best quarterback to come through this league.
Hard to follow her.
It's damn hard to follow Dakota.
And
Straight
he
up.
transitioned me into a quarterback for the first time in my life.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to read a playbook. I didn't grow up. I grew up as a cheerleader. I was a cheerleader. So,
hell, she didn't know how to drop back properly. She got back and it was cool, but that ain't gonna work for them.
I didn't know nothing. I auditioned as a wide receiver. That's what I've been my whole life.
Yeah.
That's what I auditioned. And he transitioned me into a quarterback. And I was like a 3-step drop. What's that? I didn't know what that was. I didn't know a playbook. I didn't know how to read a playbook. I didn't know what, linebacker was. I didn't know those things. But I've been watching my uncle play and playing with my uncle my whole life, but I never knew the technicalities of football until that.
Yeah, what I appreciate about little XO up here is she was open. She was open to learning. So I would stand behind her like a yard behind her before the play, and she'd be calling a cadence, and I'd stop the entire fucking offense and defense and be like, stop. What do you see about this defense? Oh, well, this 1 safety higher. It's 2 safeties high. All right, cool. Where's your pocket? Where you going to throw? Where's your open window? Where's your open window left? Where's your open window right? What's your first read, second read, third read? And they'd be like, all right, cool. Run the play. Once you could tell me all those correct answers, because this league is so fast. You got to understand, in a normal football situation, man, we got 3.5, 4 seconds to throw the ball or to make a decision and then throw the ball. She's got 2.5 to 3. Before she's got to move her feet. And so one of the things that I definitely appreciated about you and your hard work is your ability to soak up everything that we were throwing at you, because it was a lot. It is a lot for anybody. So anybody who's willing to try out, just understand I definitely demand a lot out of my quarterbacks, and we demand a lot about our players and out of our team.
That's what's up. All right, well, we appreciate you coming out, man. Give us some information. That's something we definitely didn't know about. And maybe somebody on here looking forward to trying out on January the 11th.
Definitely.
Yeah, man, and we'll see what's up.
Are you done, Shauna? Yeah, I'm done. I think that you definitely need to make sure you shout out the team Mount Jess, because she was the bomb. You mentioned all the guys.
She ain't shit. I'll just play it. So what she's just, Dane's wife, Jessica Robinson, amazing, not only team mom, but mentor, leader, sister, and to some, she damn sure acts like a mom. Fur mom with her dog Dom. But Jess has been an amazing help. She will help anybody who's out there coordinate things, plans, situations, scenarios, and even these guys back here trying to take selfies with laid back ponytails,
Shag
fresh
man.
hairlines.
The Shagmeister.
Yeah, man. She'll help you grease that. She'll help you grease that ponytail right, bruh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All that good shit.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Hey, Lynx, Neil, y'all got anything? Lynx, what? Liz? Lindsay.
Lindsay,
My bad.
Neil.
What's the proper? What is it?
I think
Lindsay.
Lynn.
No, that's my middle name. It's Liz.
It's a Lynn.
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 Lens with the bonnet.
You got anything you want to say?
Lens with the half a bonnet.
You got anything?
Oh, it's a full one.
APOC. Champs. There you go. Neil, you got anything?
Sure, brother.
You have anything?
No, I'm good.
You good?
Yeah, this is over. What I was saying.
So what's that?
Wouldn't let it
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
go. We good. Let's close it out.
Oh, it's closed. It's all good then. We closing.
Coach Dom, you got anything else, brother?
Nah, man. Thank you guys for having me. Real big shout out to all the Atlanta team. Thank you, Shauna, for inviting me here, and just looking forward to another upcoming season. That's it, bruh.
That's what's up. D Wayne, what you got, brother?
Them tickets.
I got you, bruh.
Check out the podcast. I guess we'll be here on Thanksgiving. I might not be here this long because the Falcons play the Saints, and unfortunately, hate will start on Sunday. Go Falcons. You know what I'm saying?
Except Matt Ryan.
Man. Hey man,
That's
A-Town
right.
till I
That is a
stay
Thanksgiving
down,
game,
man.
man.
East Side, Stone Mountain representative,
Yeah.
season ticket holder for 12 years. I'm ready to go, man. Listen, man.
I forgot if they play on Thanksgiving. Huh?
We play on Thanksgiving, we play on Sunday, and we play on Thanksgiving, man.
Lose the turkey
and we
and
play
we
the
gonna lose
next
the game.
Sunday after that. We play Carolina. We beating everybody, and if the Saints finish 9-7 and we finish 9-7, we make the playoffs.
Wait, what?
That's all I'm saying.
All these
Wait, what?
fans. Sean XOXO, what you got for us?
I got nothing.
Got nothing?
Finish 9-7.
Bo Sho.
We finished 9-7.
Hey, look.
Playoff.
Bo
Man,
Show
listen,
coming
listen,
back
we
when
not
the
finishing
season.
9 and 7,
Y'all finna get put out. Y'all finna get put out and shot in the leg. I'm gonna let y'all live. But nah, just pushing. But hold on. Oh, I'm a player. Fuck up. I ain't no player. I'm just bullshit. Please don't. I'm just bullshit. I ain't no player. But hey, yeah, man. Bo Show coming back when the season starts back. Hey, y'all shut fuck out. Hey, yeah, man. Hey, Bo Show. Going to the next person.
Light, what you got for us?
I ain't got nothing, man. Time to hit the lights. Get up out of here, baby. You know what I'm saying? Put your shoes on.
We had
Time
no
to go.
wings today.
Put your shoes on.
Hey, once again, we appreciate everybody coming out
Time to go.
to the A-Town podcast.
Ain't nobody
Nobody
Man,
calling?
No call-ins
It
tonight.
don't matter. Because they got to put their shoes on because it's time to go.
Time to go, right?
Yeah.
We appreciate everybody coming out, man. We tune in next Thursday, every Thursday with the podcast. We keep it moving just like that. Appreciate all the guests coming out tonight. We'll see y'all next week.
Don't smoke white eyes, man. I don't know what the fuck you got going on.
Hit the music.
Oh,